Coach, we'll start with you, just an opening statement, and then we'll get into questions.
You know, probably the first thing that comes to my mind is just a congratulations to Northwestern. Not even just a great game tonight, but just consistency and you know, just how solid their program has been. What is this, their 7th consecutive NCAA tournament? And you know, this is what I expected tonight. They're a great program. They know how to win. They not only make it to the tournament, they win games. They advanced to the Sweet 16 in 2015, and they gave us everything we could handle, obviously. But a big hats off to them and how hard they played. Even down the stretch when we were trying to get control of the game, they hit some tough shots, and they just kept fighting. And it was a great game, and it was a lot of fun to be a part of. But congratulations to them.
Thanks, Coach.
Pat, this game has been a lot like a lot of your games have been this year in the fact that you struggled at times making stops, but when you needed to make the stops at the end, the guys have been able to come up to do that. And like Marquise did at the very end, you've been able to come up with free throws at the end as well.
Well, and you know, one of the things we talked about post-game is we have to have that same type of intensity and same urgency early in the game. You know, if you're going to beat a team like Augustana tomorrow night, you can't have lapses, you can't go through the motions, you can't break down as much as we did, or the game's going to get away from you quickly. So, you know, hopefully tonight was a learning experience for them, you know, to be in this type of environment against a quality opponent, get away with a win. You know, George, you know, the first game in the tournament is the hardest. It's by far the hardest. Guys are excited, they're tight, so to get this one is important, obviously.
Derek, what were the final 4 minutes like for you?
I mean, we were playing from behind right off the get-go, so just trying to get stops, which we found was very difficult with, and they had a lot of different guys that could score, and just trying to get stops on one end and just try to take it to a rim on the other, and hopefully at the end we'd have a shot at winning, and then we were able to do that.
How about that sequence? 2 missed free throws, Woodley gets the rebound, misses it, and you get put back in the foul. You can talk about it's been just craziness.
Yeah, I mean, should hit those free throws, but Woodley bailed me out, and then I was able to get inside position there and just get my hand on it, and fortunate enough for it to go in, and that really kind of finally took us over the hump. I think that was our first time we had tied it really in a while. So.
Ever. Yeah, I know it was.
Marquise, you've been on the team now for a couple of years, kind of got buried on the bench there for a while, gradually got more and more playing time this year, and really paid off for you tonight. I mean, you were money hitting them from threes and the free throws at the end. It's got to make you feel pretty good about all the hard work you put in.
Yeah, my coaches and teammates believed in me, so when I go in there, I just got to do what they believe me to do, so that's just it.
How about that 3 from the corner though? Talk about that.
It hung in the air for a long time. You know, I'm like, please, it got to go in. I thank God that it went in, so yeah.
Chris Jones took a hard hit. Obviously, he finished the game though, but is he okay? What's his status right now?
He'll get evaluated. I think it was his shoulder, and we have the greatest trainer in the world, so I'm sure if he's capable of getting him ready, he'll do that. He's a pretty tough kid, so I suspect that he'll be able to perform in some capacity.
Coach talked about having getting Ronstadt, kind of the 13 points in a row that he had, how big that was in the game.
Well, he's a competitor, and one of the things this team lacked was just that intensity, that refuse to lose type of mentality, and he clearly brought that. I will have to say he called for the ball in the last possession. He was feeling it, and you know, I like to try to be a player's coach and go with their instincts, and I wasn't fired up about it, but I thought, you know what, he's rolling, let's see how it goes. But other than that, I mean, he defended well. His rebounding was great, and you need guys like that. We've always had the toughness guys that can make plays, that will you to a win in a game like this, and he certainly did that. And you know, again, a great learning experience for us.
Yeah, how frustrating it, maybe even for Derek and Marquise too. How frustrating was it early in that second half when Springer was just knocking them down from all over, and you guys just couldn't buy a stop if you needed to, and you were just kind of trading baskets there for a while. Is it any shake in your confidence at that particular point?
You can't, you just have to keep fighting. He's a good player, we knew that coming in, and he was shredding us in the first half, coming off the screens, getting into the paint, so we tried to change our defense to try to force him into more of a perimeter game, and it worked because he didn't get in the paint, but he made every perimeter shot he took too, so I don't know how effective of a strategy it was. He scored differently, at least we made him do that. But he played great, he hit tough shots. I think down the stretch he may have worn down a little bit. He wasn't quite as effective in the final 3 or 4 minutes.
Talk about, obviously, at the end of the first half, Springer and Moraine were the two guys in double figures. Moraine ends up with 19. Just talk about limiting him and also in the second half.
Well, that's what we did. We were trying to hedge on ball screens, and they were tearing that up. So then we tried to push up and go under, and to try to take. We took him away. We took Moraine away a little bit, but you know, obviously Springer continued to go. I think it changed their aggressiveness. You know, I thought they were tearing us up in the first half. We had to do something different.
For a while, it was Jones and Springer just back to back. I know you're not a guy who likes the one option on the offense. How do you like the battle between them?
It's a great. They're both great players, and that's what makes these games fun and the tournament fun. Is you get to see guys you don't see all year, and guys who have played well all year, obviously for their teams to be here. And that was a great battle to watch. And you know, other guys obviously stepped up and did great things. Derek had a good game, obviously. Scotty was solid.
He had a big 3 too.
Nev hit a big 3. So it's a lot. You know, it's always fun when you're playing games, and as a coach, you're not ever happy, but you can live with it. No one lost that game. You know, no one gave it away. No one did anything ridiculous. It was just guys making plays back and forth, and those are the games you wish for, and the ones that you really enjoy being part of.
Derek, when you had those 13 straight points, it seemed like you were at the rim every time with a layup. What was your mentality at that point?
I mean, we were kind of starting to cut into our lead a little bit, and I had hit some threes in the first half and another one earlier in the second half. So I was just trying to kind of utilize the fact that they were really playing me tight and try to beat guys off the dribble, and then I was just able to get to the rim and draw some contact on a couple of them, and my shots were falling. So.
Coach, talk about, obviously, prior to the other national championship teams you've had in the past, but comparing it to that, I guess, like having as many transfers and kind of having them kind of learn from and playing in the NCAA tournament, I guess.
It's a process. It's been a process all year, and we're gradually getting better, and we were barely good enough to win tonight, and we'll have to play better tomorrow night. Augustana, obviously another great program, another traditional power, very deep, very physical, good size, good guard play. They shoot it well, so this is just, it's one step, and we have to regroup and get ready for tomorrow night.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.